Apologies for the abrupt ending of the last video. I was working away on that and I went for a quick flight, and then I realized that it was way later than I thought and I had to run. But where we left off was trying to mount the vertical stabilizer, so I'm going to finish that today. All the bolts are in. I just got to get the nuts and the washers on and tighten it. Hook up the horn, the rudder horn. Probably have to loosen the rudder control cables, and then look at getting the elevator on. So I had put out a question on the Facebook group about this distance to this distance, or actually up to the tips of the ailerons, and because I had a little bit of a discrepancy. Like, this is a little closer than that side, ½ inch total, so that means a ¼ inch on each side. Anyway, the short of it is that that's a non-issue. The idea is you want this to be level, just like I thought, and that to be level, and that comes from Randy directly. So I'm good with that. We're going to carry on and build, and I would like to finish this. I would like to get this all situated, get the control surfaces working, and then maybe start looking at the skylight up here. And Brandon Culp has a great video. It's a little bit older, so I watched that about 6 times, and we're going to start with putting the bars in here and all of that stuff. So George was up here. Looks like he's made some progress, I think, on the comm connector, so hopefully that'll be going soon. And we also had an issue with the outside air temperature not registering, but in hindsight that may be because this thing, not sure what happened there. My beloved GoPro just said repairing the file, so hopefully it saved it. But what I was trying to say is that it might have to do with this being grounded to that, but that not being grounded to that. So anyway, we'll get that sorted. Another absolutely perfect day in New England. It's been non-stop perfect, so perfect that we got nothing to complain about. So I'm complaining about that. Just kidding. Maybe a little bit hard to see, but you can get the bolts in through the top with a set of needle nose pliers into the rudder horn, and then the trickier part is just to get the nuts and washer on the bottom. You kind of need to contour your wrists in there. Nothing to learn from me here, other than see if you can find somebody to help you hold that. It is doable, one person, but definitely two-person job. I taped the rudder shut and then taped that on there so I could tighten and torque the rudder horn AN3 bolts. All right, let's see if we can make the up-down flap go on there. Yay! We got elevator. I just stuck an AN4 bolt in here and hooked up the trim servo works, so that's cool. I still got to notch that cover out for the wire. Just kind of want to see where it all lands. The instruction manual, the text manual, my revision says to assemble this part, I never looked into this, per parts manual. I don't know, I looked on the parts manual and that's the best I see, how to put the bearing in. I don't see anything about putting the bolts through. So I'm gonna do a little more research and figure that out. I think I've seen on Tony's video that there was like a U-clamp that goes in here, and it may be an AD, so a little bit of research to do, but pretty happy. This all came together pretty good, and for now I think we're gonna get some lunch. All right, lunch came, and then there was dawn over Marblehead. So the piece I was looking for is underneath the elevator push-pull parts manual. So yeah, you got a bolt, a thin washer, then a spacer inside there, 11, which is this guy, and another washer and a nut. So this is all in the fuselage kit. I don't have any more parts left in the fuselage kit, but I did find them in the finishing kit. So mine doesn't have ours doesn't have the U thing like Tony has, and it just has these these little 1/8" spacers. So I'm gonna put those in. I'm not sure why they have the U thingy, maybe because it's easier to put in. I have one in already, I'll see how hard it is to get the other one in. But yeah, that's that. It was a little tight, but it went in no problem. So I think that concludes the elevator hookup. Rigging obviously still needs to be done, and things need to be set, but that's another chapter for another day. Yeah, I'll make an end screen here in case I end the video here. I don't know how long it is. I will be probably looking at the windscreen next and the skylight, and for now I think we're gonna get some lunch. All right, see ya. Thank you for watching, and happy building. And this is just me monkeying around, so no instructional videos there.